wonderful place to work. Here to Here. So Here to Here, we champion youth in the Bronx by bringing together business, education, and community leaders to build equitable avenues to lifelong career success. Every day, we mobilize the collective expertise of students, business leaders, educators, and local leaders to bridge the gap between education and meaningful, family-sustaining careers for all young people. Specifically, why that's important. So New York's education system does not, it's not equitable for all young people, and it doesn't work for all young people. So if 100 students start high school, only 80% of them are going to reach graduation in their 4 years. Actually, I think it might be 5 years. Only 55% of them are going to enroll in college. Only 47% of those students are going to return back to college for their second year. And only 27% are going to earn their post-secondary degree. And so Here to Here, what we believe is starting in high school, helping young people really think through what they want to do when they graduate high school. Oftentimes in society, we make it seem like you have to go to a 4-year college and you have to know what you want to do. But that's not always the case. And it's great if in high school you learn what you want to do, or you just learn what you don't want to do, so that when you graduate your senior year, you can make a really informed decision. Things like this career event are fantastic. So kudos to your school for putting this on for you and kind of getting an idea of what people are doing out there in the world. When I graduated college and learned about all these other careers that people were doing, I was like, I didn't even know that that existed, and I wish that I had in high school. So what do I specifically do at Here to Here? My work is specifically with high schools. So I work with high schools in the Bronx, 6 of them specifically, around student voice. So how to make sure that the voices of the young people that we are working with are really heard and elevated. So if a young person says that they want to do a career in aviation, making sure that that is brought up and that they are connected with people in the aviation field, that they learn about what does that take, what is the degree that you need, what is the work experience that you need. I also support school staff. So I directly work with teachers to support them in leveraging the work that they do and what they can do at their schools. Teachers often want to make really great changes and don't have the capacity always, because there's so many other things that a teacher has to do. Just like this event, like your teachers are putting on this event, this takes so much work for one person to put together, in addition to everything else that they're doing. So at Here to Here, we're really just supporting our school partners and kind of making these types of things happen. And then innovation. At Here to Here, a large part of our work is finding the best practices out there. What are people doing that's unique, that's new? Where are their gaps that they're not doing? What is New York State policy? How can we change that? So anything like that, we're really bringing that out and connecting schools to businesses, to post-secondary partners, to different colleges, to community partners, and making sure that everyone's on the same page, and really making sure that everyone is just, sorry, lost my train of thought, making sure that everyone is understanding that student success is really why we're all here. Okay, and then Here to Here, once again, our vision is for a thriving, inclusive economy in the Bronx and elsewhere, driven by meaningful partnerships between young people and employers. So at Here to Here, we focus on the Bronx, but there's organizations like Here to Here everywhere, all over New York and all over the country, that are really just here to support young people, to support high schools, and to support colleges. To do a job like mine, I have a master's degree, but you don't need a master's degree in social work to do this job for sure. I work with coworkers who have bachelor's degrees, and at Here to Here, we actually don't have an education requirement. If you have enough experience and you don't have that post-secondary degree, you are also, we'd love to have you at Here to Here. There are not entry-level positions at Here to Here, though, for someone who just graduated high school. Those would just be internships or fellowships. But I would recommend for anyone that's interested in working in the nonprofit field that you spend your time now volunteering or interning or working part-time. There's so many nonprofits on Long Island, and there's so much great work that you could do. So figure out what's interesting to you and ask and reach out to them. Like, always reach out. It's amazing how much people will respond to you if you just send someone an email being like, I'm really interested in the work that you do. Like, would you mind chatting with me? Ask for a informational interview. I worked at, I didn't work, I volunteered at Little Flower Children's Services in Wading River, working with children that were in foster care on the campus there. And I just happened to reach out to them. I was like, I'm really interested in working with young people. I love kids and I just really want to do this. And they're like, yes, please come volunteer with us. And I really enjoyed it. And that also helped me understand uh, that I didn't want to work with like very young kids, that I actually really liked working with high school kids, that I liked working with kids who didn't have as many opportunities. Um, and so I think like just expose yourself to everything that you can, all of the opportunities out there, and don't be afraid to reach out to professionals that are in fields that you're interested in. They are eager to share their experience and their expertise. Best of luck to all of you, and thank you for listening.